It's now time for the morning show on XL7-TV.
Welcome to the morning show on XL7-TV. I'm Bob Rickenwell. This is Scooter.
Whoop, whoop.
Scott Callies.
Well, it's raining.
Huh?
It's raining.
It is.
It is.
It's loud.
It was really, really bad this morning when I was driving in. You couldn't hardly see the front of the truck. Just everything was flooded.
Yeah?
Coming down. Cats and dogs, as they say it.
Cats and dogs. What kind of dogs?
They were St. Bernards.
You sure they weren't poodles? Could have been puddles. Yes.
So this is going to mess up your mowing plans.
Didn't have any for today.
Did you not?
No ball game tonight.
Okay.
So no mowing plans. They mowed last night.
So you got ahead of the ball game there?
Oh, no.
No. Okay.
No, not ahead. Almost status quo, but not ahead.
Almost status quo. Now this is going to throw you behind again.
This will we mowed. I got a new helper this year. He's doing a very good job. And we mowed Sunday in Gassville, the big house that we take care of in Gassville. And we had to go back out there last night to do some more of the other fields that they have. And you cannot tell we were there Sunday. And I guarantee you, we spent 6 hours there on Saturday. It was probably Saturday. And no, it was Sunday.
Did the customer see you there? The client?
Oh, they live in California.
Oh, so according to them, you weren't out there because by Sunday it looked like.
I guarantee you, he's got ways of knowing I'm there. So.
Oh, okay. He knew you were there trying.
We had the old suspicious camera action going on out there.
I hear you.
But yeah, it's crazy how things growing.
Oh yeah, it's nuts. It is nuts out there.
It is crazy. The hot and the chill, and then the moisture of the night, and it's just that time of the year.
Job security.
That time of the year. How about you? Did you do anything exciting?
Well, Amanda's birthday was yesterday.
And did you do something for her?
We actually are doing something together as a family, but we couldn't get together today, so she wanted a big steak dinner, and she wanted one of my steaks, so we went out and picked up some big giant steaks and did a couple steaks. It was up to her, whatever she wanted to do. That's what she wanted. Why are you shaking your head now?
That don't count.
Don't count?
You can do all the family things you want to do the day after or 2 days after, and that's fine because that's what she wants to do. But as the husband and the best friend, you should have done something for her on her birthday.
I got her a little miniature cake.
Well, see, you left that out, Scooter. See, now you're gaining some points.
I got her a miniature cake. I made her a big giant steak dinner.
Oh, you made the dinner?
Oh, yeah.
I thought you were putting the dinner off until
No. She wanted that.
Okay, now see.
I made dinner last night.
Okay, clarity is always important. Now, however, I'm shaking my head again. I didn't get no leftovers.
There wasn't much left over.
Scooter makes a good big giant steak.
Yeah, these were pretty big ones.
I'll give you that.
These were pretty big ones.
Yeah. Did you sous vide them and all that stuff?
No, we didn't do. I didn't have time. It takes a few hours to do that through the sous vide, but we didn't do the big tomahawks.
No, okay. Well,
we did do a couple ribeyes that 2 of them filled the whole dang pan.
Well, there you go.
Barely you get it in there.
There you go. Well, I retract some of my displeasure.
No, I cooked, and
I was thinking you were putting off the big dinner till like tonight or tomorrow. I'm like, Scooter, that's not.
I wasn't
even
putting off the cake. I bought one of those little miniature ones she loves. This kind of chocolate one that's got something on it or whatever.
It's kind of like anything chocolate.
Anything, you got her down.
Yeah,
anything chocolate, she's good.
Well,
but she had a good birthday. So.
That's good. That's good. All right, it's time to get started. It's time for the morning prayer, brought to you by Hospice of the Ozarks, 870-508-1771. Hospice of the Ozarks been taking care of Baxter, Marion County since 1979. They'd be glad to take care of you as well. If you have any questions about hospice care and what they can do for you and your family and your loved ones, give them a call, 870-508-1771. Now the morning prayer, Sarah.
Lord,
Where is she? There she is.
Lord, we just thank you for this day that you have made. We thank you for just forgiving this day, forgiving this day our daily bread, Lord. And we just thank you for just providing seed to the sower and bread for food. We thank you for just your love that isn't depicted on our efforts, but is freely given. And I just thank you so much for the first responders that go out and is always just, they have a heart for what they're doing. And thank you for the soldiers that go out and fight. They also have a heart. I just thank you. I pray that you just lead and guide and direct everyone in this community. And just thank you. Thank you for your love. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
The morning prayer brought to you by Hospice of the Ozarks, 870-508-1771. We'll be back after a quick word from Bob and Linda Zdora, the Z Team of Century 21 LeMac Realty.
Hi, I'm Bob Zdora, the Z Team. I'd like to share something with you. Our team didn't need to reach everyone to be considered successful. We only needed the power of one. One person who was delighted with the way they were treated, helping them to reach their real estate goals. One person who told another person who told another, and so on. So if you're ready to buy or sell real estate, the Z Team would like to be your one. Give us a call. 870-405-0793, Century 21 LeMac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. It's time for the lake levels, dam reports, and all the weather updates brought to you by Bob and Linda Zdora, the Z Team of Century 21 LeMac Realty. 870-405-0793 is their number. retiredarkansas.net is their website. If you go there, click on live views, you might see it raining. It's raining, Scooter.
It is.
It's a good shot even for the rain, though.
It is. Let me see what that one's looking like. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can tell the rain a little bit better than that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty cool, pretty cool. Uh-oh.
Yep, it's resetting. There we go.
This is the beautiful White River that separates Marion County, Arkansas from Baxter County, Arkansas. This is the city of Cotter. Their baseball field, their city park to the lower left. Over to the far left is the Rainbow Bridge, and then the Trellis Bridge for the railroad tracks. The low-lying clouds keep you from seeing too much of Missouri off in the distance, but it's still there. Promise me, they haven't gone anywhere. At about 1 o'clock is the Witch's Hat Water Tower. Over to the far right is the city of Mountain Home.
Something's got to be getting wet.
In front of that is the city of Gassville. Contractors Trust to the lower right. Railroad Depot is to the right as well. This is what we call God's Country. If you'd like to see what's available for sale in God's Country, go to retiredarkansas.net, click on MLS listings, see what's available. Pick up your phone, give Miss Linda a call, and she will be glad to help you get that purchased. I'm going to run through some temperatures as Scooter lets that go through the Z-clips. Currently in Mountain Home and Harrison, both at 59. Batesville at 70. Yellville at 60. Marshall at 63. Salem at 64. Mountain View at 68. Calico Rock at 65. West Plains, Missouri 58. Springfield, Missouri 57. Poplar Bluff, Missouri 67. And St. Louis at 60. Go ahead and take a look at the radar. Okay, radar, cooperate. Alright, the radar just didn't want to go any further. We'll restart that real quick, zoom it back out to the whole country. As you can see, there's a big, thick band of thunder showers going through our area. It should be out of the area about 2 o'clock, and a little band will follow behind them, but most of the rain is coming to us right now, and it'll be out of the way probably between 2 and 3 this afternoon. So, and it goes all the way into Missouri, up into Illinois. It's going to go into Tennessee and Kentucky, but after that looks pretty clear. As long as this stuff right here, Scooter, doesn't come our way,
oh yeah,
it'll be all right. Of course, I'd rather this, what we're getting right now, be snow than rain. Just because I like it better. And as you can see, when we zoom into the great state of Arkansas, that the rain is thick and heavy. Some major thunderstorms going on right now. They'll pass on through. It says now they'll pass through about 10 o'clock, between 10 and 11. But if you're traveling Arkansas at all, you're going to hit some heavy rains throughout the day. Just be careful driving out there. On the national scene, you can see the big rain coming from the northwest of Arkansas and the northeast of Oklahoma. Other than that, looks pretty clear.
Well, Oklahoma got hit with some big tornadoes.
Oh, did
massive.
They? Really?
One was on the ground for a long time.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Where at?
Over by Enid.
Really? It's a scary thought.
Yes.
7-day forecast. High today is going to be 73 with the heavy rain going on throughout the day. Thunderstorms likely tonight, low of 54. High tomorrow, mostly sunny and 78. Low of 59 with a chance of showers tomorrow night. 77 for a high on Sunday with a chance of rain, low of 63. 84 for a high on Monday with a low of 53. A little bit more sun on Tuesday, high of 80. Wednesday's going to be high of 75. And Thursday, high of 70 with more rain coming. So we're back into the wet of April. April showers.
It's that time of year.
Tree pollen moderate today, moderate tomorrow, moderate on Sunday. Grass is high today, high tomorrow, very high on Sunday. Lake levels and dam reports. Lake Norfolk 551.69, which is 0.31 below full pool of 552. Currently running 1 at minimum flow, which will probably change around lunchtime. Bull Shoals 655.18, which is 3.82 below full pool of 659, and they're running 1 at minimum flow there as well. That's the lake levels, dam reports, and all the updates brought to you by Bob and Linda Zdora. The Z Team of Century 21 LeMac Realty. 870-405-0793 is their number. Retiredarkansas.net is their website. These are realtors you can recommend to your friends. They're busy, but never too busy to help you. Bob and Linda Zdora, the Z Team. We'll be right back.
You build more than projects. You build what communities rely on. When the job site runs on results, put Kubota to work. Backed by expert service and support from your local Kubota dealer. Right now, bring home select Kubota KX series with 0% financing available or save up to $4,800.
For all your Kubota needs, visit Ozarks Farm and Lawn in Mountain Home.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. It's time for community news and happenings brought to you by Ozarks Farm and Lawn, the dealership that deals. Highway 62 Southwest at Buford Road, 870-425-3434. If you're looking for any kind of hay equipment, Ozarks Farm and Lawn is the place to get it. They've got Kubota and New Holland tractors. They've got all kinds of balers, square bales, round bales, the big rounds. They've got them there. If you got anything broke, take it over there and let them fix it for you. If you got some parts that you're looking for, give them a shot at it because they've been the same type of business in that building since 1974 or 5 maybe.
And
a long time.
And their parts are well priced. A lot of times sometimes you look at buying stuff local and it's going to cost more shipping it in, and that has not been the case for me. The parts that I've bought, I've gotten a great deal from them.
I got you. Need some construction equipment? They've got that as well. Backhoes, front end loaders, skid steers, mini X. They got them. Brake bed trailers, RTVs. Ozarks Farm and Lawn's place to go. 870-425-3434. They have a play going on at Twin Lakes Playhouse. We'll run through May the 3rd, which is next Sunday. It's brought to you by Albright Farms. Tickets are $15 a piece. Go to tlpmh.org for more information or give them a call, 870-424-0444. First Security Bank is the host and the sponsor of Cotter Trout Festival, and they have a Ultimate Cotter Experience gift basket worth over $2,000. All kinds of things in there. A 2-day guided fly fishing trip by Natural State Fly Shop. A 2-night stay for 4 at the Cotter Trout Lodge. Gift cards, outdoor gear, art, some bourbon, food, coffee. Local vendors will be there. You get an opportunity to win this basket for $5, or you get 5 chances to win it for $20. For more information, call 870-425-2166. Demolition Derby, as long as the rain quits. If not, it'll be a mud bath. Be on May the 16th. Gates will open at 4 o'clock. Show starts at 7. Adults are $10. At 6 to 18 are $5. Under 6 is free. Pit pass is $20. Classes will be limited weld stock, SCFA, youth, mowers, and power wheels. This will be at the Baxter County Fairgrounds. Demolition Derby, had one of those here a couple years ago. It was a lot of fun. The Kentucky Headhunters. Still haven't heard one of their songs. I guess I'm going to have to pull it up on Google and have to listen to one of them. They have a live concert going on May 23rd at the Fulton County Fairgrounds over in Salem. Gates will open at 4. Concert starts at 7. Go to fultoncountyfair.org for more information or give them a call. 870-895-5565. And the drawing for the last gun will be June 2nd, and that's brought to you by Allie White Post 52. So, community news and happenings brought to you by Ozarks Farm and Lawn, the dealership that deals. 870-425-3434. We'll be back with This Week in Real Estate with Bob Zdora in just a moment.
Your senior health care specialist is VACO Insurance in Mountain Home. Retired law enforcement and disabled veteran owner Frank VACO and staff can help you with all your insurance needs. VACO Insurance provides coverage for most carriers in the area, such as Medicare, Affordable Care Act, individual, or any other health or life insurance options. With over 13 years experience and agents in multiple areas and locations throughout northern Arkansas and southern Missouri, VACO Insurance is the right choice to handle all your insurance needs. That's VACO Insurance, located in Mountain Home.
For all things glass, contact the professionals at Clear Results Glass in Mountain Home. Whether you're needing a rock chip repair or a full windshield replacement, Clear Results Glass can take care of all of your automotive glass needs with fast turnarounds at competitive prices. They service business and residential customers and can custom cut any glass or provide you with the right fit for your home windows, sliding doors, commercial glass, or even a frameless shower enclosure. Contact Clear Results Glass today for a quote or to schedule your next glass project. That's Clear Results Glass, located in Mountain Home.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
At Hospice of the Ozarks, our purpose is you, not just your illness. We offer a compassionate plan of care that respects your dignity and honors your wishes with countless services and groundbreaking programs. We are committed to improving the quality of life for both you and your family. We provide care and support in the comfort of wherever you call home, but we also have the area's only hospice house when needed. As the only local not-for-profit hospice, we will never turn away a patient regardless of their ability to pay. Learn more at hospiceoftheozarks.org.
All you've ever wanted was a place to write your story. You hear it's not the right time to buy or sell a house, but really, the best time is when it's right for you. The real estate markets, they change, they go up, they go down. One thing that doesn't change is where you want to be in your life. The professionals you team up with will make your story happen. The Z Team are the professionals you need to hire for your next chapter. So call the Z Team at 870-405-0793, Century 21 LeMac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East, retiredtoarkansas.net.
When you're out of town.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. It's Friday, and that means it's time for This Week in Real Estate with Bob Zdora. How are you, sir?
I'm well.
Yes.
I'm dry.
You're dry.
That's a good thing.
Yeah. Yep. Did you catch some rain coming in this morning?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
We coming in, waiting there. Dog's all nutsy. He doesn't like the thunder. The cat doesn't like the thunder. So
yeah.
That's okay.
Give a little spice in their life.
That's right. They need to shake them up a little bit. Get their little shot of adrenaline going from time to time.
Good thing they're small animals.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. How's business?
Actually, not bad. You know, things have been moving forward. We put 2 places under contract this week. Darlene had a nice closing. It's been, things have been moving forward. 10 more houses closed this week than last week. That's a good thing. People showing interest. We had a parcel of land that we put under contract. Like within 30 minutes, we had like 5 calls on it. It was like,
is that the 72-acre piece?
I think that's it. Yeah. Up in Gamal.
Yeah, I saw that.
So people are interested. They want to come. They're looking for to get away from there, and I think that we're seeing more of that in the cities.
Mm-hmm.
Summer's coming up, and I think some people want to get a little ahead of that. I think that for the 4th of July, I would rather be in Mountain Home than pick it. You can pick any place. So, and I think we're seeing that in the hotel reservations and the VRBOs and all the other stuff. They're all filling up pretty quick.
You know, it's going to be a little bit different this year because it is a big milestone. 250 years for the country, and you know we have our Mountain Home Naval Junior RTC going to be marching in that parade. So that's going to be an exciting time.
That's a great thing
for the locals, for sure. Do you know of any of the communities here that are planning anything extra for that?
I imagine there'll be extra fireworks and stuff. There'll probably be extra parades. They're working on that kind of stuff now. I think it will, as we get closer. I mean, we're still end of April, so we got a little ways to go. Yeah. They don't want to give up all their secrets.
Far be it from North Central Arkansas to plan ahead.
To be prepared. No, exactly. So ask me about June 1st, maybe.
I was going
to 15th.
I was going to wait till June 28th, like at the Red, White, and Blue Festival.
There you go. Yeah. That should be nice this year.
So with the market, I don't want to say it's in full speed or picking up so fast you can't keep up with it, but it is moving. It is moving ahead. Yeah. What is the most challenges as a realtor that you're coming across right now? Or the biggest challenge?
The seller's still thinking it's COVID. Buyers knowing it's not COVID. And it's, with 500 houses on the market, it's more of a buyer's market than it is a seller's market. That's just the way it is. Repairs are always something that's a constant. People arguing over repairs. People, well, I'm not going to fix this. I'm not going to fix that. It was fine for us. It should be fine for you. Yeah, but it doesn't meet code. It doesn't do the things that it's supposed to do. Stuff is cracked, broken, leaking, whatever it may be. And we do that. We all do that. We get used to being in our house, and we get used to the way things are. So that little drip doesn't really bother us because it's been there for 5 years. So when the inspector comes through and calls it out, they go, well, yeah, it drips. Yeah, but it's not supposed to. It's you're and it's not a new house. We understand that. It's not a brand new house. It's been used, hopefully gently used, and to make the most of it, we want the sellers and the buyers to get along, and we want to be able to move forward. It's in stupid stuff. Like a dinette area, you got the little shelf on the kitchen, and there were chairs in the pictures, and then the chairs aren't there. Well, I want the chairs. Well, no, they go with another set.
That's furniture, not house.
Yeah, exactly. And I want those chairs. So you're talking about a $400,000 house here. You were going to fart around over $200 worth of chairs. And, people get themselves worked up about it. Sometimes they just feel that they got to get a win. And so you got to kind of roll with that and kind of smooth the water a little bit, get a little oil on the water and get things settled down a little bit. It's okay. Let's not get silly over silly stuff. And that's what it is. It's furniture. House. Two different things. You're buying the house. You're buying the land.
It's not an auction.
No, sir, it is not.
What is the fastest moving product in the inventory right now? Is it more gentleman farms? Is it single family dwellings, duplexes, fourplexes?
The 5 acres, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths on, 3, 5, 7 acres with an outbuilding, gold. They're gone. Because that's what people want. That is truly what people want. Someplace for mom, someplace for dad, and out a little bit, not too far. Ideally, they'd want it like right next to Walmart,
but no neighbors.
Well, exactly. But that's have a little bit of space, have an outbuilding. That's a big thing. Other than that, it's 3 bedrooms, 2 baths. People coming from other places, and they just don't want to keep a lot up because they're not used to it. They had a house in a neighborhood in Cleveland. They're used to having a little plot of grass and a couple flowers. you put them out on an acre, and it's like, wait, I ain't going to take care of all of this. So those are the two best sellers.
Yeah, in some places, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths comes with enough grass you can cut with scissors.
Yep.
And a lot of places here, 3 bedrooms, 2 bath, you've got half acre or better.
Yeah.
So it is.
You got Bob Rechtenwald coming out to cut the grass because they're not going to do it.
Yeah, don't call me.
or others of his ilk.
Or somebody.
Yeah, somebody.
But you've got that, and you have that space between the homes, and
Right.
it feels like you've made a big jump.
Yeah. Because when I was going up to visit Mom, the houses across the street from her, she was in like a townhouse deal. The house across the street, they were all like Big Creek houses, that style house. But they were on lots the size of Southern Meadows. So to come here and see, what a half acre looks like with a big house on it, it's like, well, that's pretty impressive. And it is, But when you see them all smushed together, when you go back up there and you see them all smushed together, it's like, my God, how can you do that to yourself?
How did you live?
Yeah,
When you can shake hands with your neighbor when you're both walking up the stairs. It's
Exactly.
a little bit
Just
different.
about, yeah. Hey, can I get a little sugar, please?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
So we don't,
It's a different world here.
It is.
Things are
It is.
still slower paced. We are not Mayberry, but boy, we're awful close. And
well,
we
we're
like
as close
it.
as
And
we're
we
going to
like
be
it that way.
in this
world.
era. Yeah.
In today's world, the interest rates, the way it fluctuates and bounces up and down, are prospective buyers. Are they starting to accept the fact that they may have to pay a little higher interest rate right now and deal with it later?
They are. And they've come down they've come down some. The rates they're just kind of getting used to the rate. This is what it is, So, and life goes on. People are having babies. People are moving. People get sick. People have to go other places. They get job transfers. There's life happens. So there's going to be there's always something moving in the real estate market in one form or another. That's where you can step in and help out and explain the rates. Marry the house, date the rate, and they can be refied. Most of the people that were in this when they were buying in the 7s, when they came down and they hit the high 5s, low 6s, well, a lot of them refied, and that makes a big difference in your payment. And it makes a difference, but it's when you look at it the long term, it's not as dramatic as people think it is. People trying to time the rate, that's really, you just don't know what's going to happen, especially in today's economy. You really don't know what's going to happen. That mortgage rates are set by the 10-year bond, and that's what counts for them because it's a long-term investment. I mean, if you 10-year bond, 30-year mortgage, 20-year mortgage, that's where you get stretched out.
Being a seasoned realtor that you are.
Yeah, I am.
And being very active in your local board.
Yes.
What seems to be the trend right now? Are we seeing more younger couples with younger families, middle-aged couples with teenage kids? Or are we looking at more seasoned folks that are coming here to retire?
We still get adults, and they're not necessarily coming here to retire. They're coming here to start a new phase. They're taking on a new challenges. They're going to be something else. They're going to come here. They're going to open a restaurant, a coffee shop. They're going to work from home. But they want to be in this environment. Mm-hmm. They want to be in God's country and be able to do the things that they want to do. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of kids in town. When you look at the schools, when you look at the churches, go to church and see the number of little babies and stuff. There's a lot of young families around. Some that have grown up here, but there's a number of them coming in too. So that's a good sign. The job market's not bad here.
Yeah, what I'm seeing in the world that I'm in is a lot of the ones that were not born here but raised here have maybe gone off to college, got married, and come back. They're coming back.
Yeah,
and now they're starting their families here.
Right.
So we're not a bad place after all.
Oh no, not at all. Not at all.
We better look at your numbers.
This week in real estate, there were 59 new listings come on the market, 5 commercial properties, 11 parcels of land, 43 homes came on the market. They range in price from $49,000 to $960,000. 3 of them are taking backers. 31 properties sold. 1 commercial property, 8 parcels of land. Whoa, slow down, Sparky. What did you do? Okay, where was I? 31 properties sold. 1 commercial property, 8 parcels of land, 37 homes closed, which was up 10 from last week, so that's pretty good. They range in price from $795,000 to $50,000. The average sale price this week was $288,000 with 115 days on market. 16 properties expired. There were 24 residential price changes. Currently, we have 521 homes listed on the MLS. 203 are in Mountain Home. Year to date for 2026, and this is the first time this year, there's 301 homes have sold. The median sale price is $219 with 87 days on market. Last year there had been 298, so we finally passed last year's numbers. Not by much, but it's a marker. Median sale price last year was $200,000 with 66 days on market. So market is moving forward. People are coming here. People are looking. They're looking to get away from there if they can. And I think we'll see some more of that as we get into the spring, as school gets out, depending upon kids' activities, T-ball, and all the stuff that goes with that. But there'll be people. There won't be as many people just driving around. Gas prices are going to slow that up a little bit, I think. But I think that they will come with a mission. If they're going to come here, they're more serious about. Yeah, they're more serious about being here than they would be otherwise.
Good deal. How'd they get you?
Don't get Bob. Call my honey. She's at 870-405-0793. Check out the website, retiredtoarkansas.net. But give my honey a call. She'll be glad to hear from you.
This has been This Week in Real Estate with Mr. Bob Zdora. Century 21 Z-Team. 870-405-0793 is the number. Retiredarkansas.net is their website. We'll see you next week.
Yes, sir.
Be back with Friday Sports in just a moment.
Make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as it would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite, climate-controlled, and air-filtered boarding facility in the area, with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
Providing caring, compassionate services at an affordable price is our goal at Connor Family Funeral Home. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that treats our friends and neighbors just like family, with a wide range of services and options to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area. Connor Family addresses all the details with no hidden fees, so you can rest assured that you are treated like family for a more personalized and worry-free service. That's Connor Family Funeral Home, where compassion and affordability meet, located in Mountain Home.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Sleep Mart is introduced.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. It's Friday, and this is Scott Tavegia. Close?
Close enough.
How is it?
Tavegia.
Oh, well, close enough.
It's Italian.
Yeah,
it's butchered Italian, actually.
Butchered Italian?
So there are 11 of us with our name. There's another family in Wyoming with the same spelling. And what we figured out when I went back through records, the gentleman before my great-grandfather came off the same boat at Ellis Island, and clearly the clerk just wrote what he wanted to write. We have the same last name. We're not related.
Well, I'm darned. So they must have been like 2 or 3. So, yeah, you look like that guy just come through here.
Literally, they're the second and third name like on that roster.
Is that right?
And the names are spelled the same. It sounds
just
good.
Not related.
That's why we're little T, because nobody can say it.
There you go. Have you on this morning because Little T's is very active in support for the community in all different realms. Here recently, you sponsored and put on a fundraiser mini golf tournament for the Naval Junior ROTC that's going to Washington, D.C.
Yes.
For the 250th. I call it a birthday. Everybody calls it an anniversary.
Sure.
Celebration. Celebration of our country. And I just wanted to have you on here to publicly thank you for doing that.
Well, thank you. It was an honor. I mean, there's a couple of things. Number one, I'm an Army veteran. And what the kids learn in the ROTC program will impact their lives forever. Living in Maryland, going to D.C. on a regular basis, being able to see the Vietnam War Memorial, the Korean War Memorial, going to stand in front of the Lincoln Monument, going to Arlington, going to the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier, they're life-changing events for people. Like, those things that you see and you get to experience shape you forever. Being able to see a copy of the Constitution, or the original, right, under gigantic thick glass that's UV coated, knowing that that was penned by our forefathers who had the very best of intentions when creating our country. And that document has shaped our country for 250 years. The fact that these kids are going to get to sit on the White House lawn and watch the fireworks after marching in the parade, how many people in their life are going to get to say they do that?
Yeah.
So for me, it was, as soon as I heard that they had earned the opportunity to be invited, I understood the gravity of that and the importance of that. And knowing how much that will shape the way that they think, do, serve, lead, I could not be a part of that.
And it is absolutely a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
It is.
And they are the only unit from Arkansas that has been invited to participate.
Correct. And I think only 12 schools in the entire United States were
is that
invited.
Right? I haven't heard that.
I had read, I did some research on it just because, you know, it's such a special thing. I mean, they're representing the state of Arkansas. They're representing Mountain Home. Right? It's, how cool is that? We're on the map in the sense of, you know, and I tell the story all the time. People always say, how did you find Arkansas? I'm like, by accident. I mean, God had a plan. But if you had asked me 5 years ago what I knew about Arkansas, Clinton and Whitewater.
Clinton and Whitewater.
That's all I knew. And I didn't even know if I knew bad or good. I just, you know, we saw the map and saw that there were all these beautiful parks and rivers and came out here on vacation.
Is that what brought you here? Is just a vacation?
Oh, yeah.
You weren't on a mission? You were just vacation.
Vacation. Saw the zone and went, I should buy that. And then obviously the asking price was crazy. And, you know, I've told the story 100 times. We were at dinner at Raps Barren, and I'm talking to Brandy, and I'm like, it's a shame that there's nothing fun to do at night. you know, after you fish and you hike and you mountain bike and you do all the fun stuff. And I just was kind of saying something about the zone. Well, Jay Chafin was sitting kind of, you know how it's kind of almost like communal seating. Well, he was sitting pretty close to us, and he leaned over and he goes, "That was a great place." He goes, "There were a lot of great places like that at one point in time. Did you know there's one for sale on the other side of town?"
Said no, but I do now.
Yep. And you know, we're blessed. I mean, we'll be open. We'll be officially open 4 years, May 13th.
Birthday time.
Yep. So,
Special coming up?
Oh, there always will be. I'm always up to something. That's the best part. You just don't know. Like last year, I had the banana car come to town.
Yeah.
You know, I'm always trying to pull something together.
Let's talk a little bit about your adventures before coming to Arkansas.
Sure.
What is you say you're a veteran, Army veteran?
Yep.
And what did you do as soon as you got out of the Army? What was your career path?
So I really didn't have one, to be honest. I was downsized by Bill Clinton.
Okay.
So I'd gotten injured, couldn't do my original job in MOS, was still capable of serving in the military, and they were in the middle of this drawdown. They were trying to downsize the military, save money, and so you had an option, and my option ultimately became I didn't want to do the other jobs. I didn't want to be a clerk. I didn't want to be in supply chain. Not that all those things aren't important, but I was a warrior. Like, that was my job. And I couldn't see myself doing anything else. So I actually went back and started at University of Connecticut. I got a job at a stereo shop. I went in to buy a pair of speakers for a house and got terrible customer service. And was walking out the door, and I was very disappointed. My dad had shopped at this one place for years. The store manager saw me walking out and said, "Hey, what's going on?" And he'd coming back from lunch. And I said, "Well, nothing. I'm going to go find someplace else to buy speakers." And he's like, "What?" And he took me inside, wowed me with what he called art of the demo, taught me how to listen to music. And at the end of it, he's like, he goes, "You should work here." And I thought he was joking. A week later, he calls me and he goes, "Why haven't you called me?" He goes, "I wasn't joking." And I worked for Tweeter, etc., which was a major audio video firm, for 13 years. And we went from 23 stores to 150 stores. I moved around the country. I loved it. It was a fun job, but that was when home theater was just taking off, but it was all about the customer experience. Everything was about the experience, and that's what they believed in. I then went to launch inside a Best Buy. If you've ever been in a Best Buy store, some of their stores have a thing called Magnolia Home Audio and Video. Well, I actually launched that for every Best Buy in the country. They recruited me to leave Tweeter when Tweeter was in financial dire because of the iPod, because of Napster. The world was changing. And I went there and launched that, and then ended up at Home Depot and worked for Home Depot for many years and loved that. But it was always about the experience. And that's what we stand for at Little T's. We want to change the perception, or we care so much about everybody's experience that comes in. It's about creating a memory. It's about having fun, being competitive. But we want people to feel special.
And have a good time.
That's it.
We're going to go ahead and take a quick break. You're watching The Morning Show on XL7-TV. We'll be right back.
Introducing a new way to shop for a great night's sleep. Your Comfort Mattresses comes in 5 unique comfort levels from firm to soft, with cooling options to match your perfect sleep temperature. And no matter your price range, we'll help you find the perfect fit. Get deep, restorative sleep exclusively at Sleep Mart.
Our community. Relationships matter. A handshake still means something. And neighbors look out for one another. At Farmers and Merchants Bank, we're more than a bank. We're your biggest supporters because every dream, every first step, and every big moment deserves someone who's right there with you. Farmers and Merchants Bank, rooted in Arkansas, growing communities. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Even on the most perfect day, the unexpected can happen. But with just one call to their local Red Ribbon expert at Overhead Door, they can get their garage door fixed or replaced in a jiffy.
Call Overhead Door Company of North Arkansas today in Mountain Home. Experience the best in Mexican dining. Letty's in Gassville. Voted numerous times as the best Mexican restaurant in the Twin Lakes area. Come out for delicious breakfast served all day. Or enjoy an authentic Mexican lunch or dinner. $1.49 tacos on Thursday. 10% discount for seniors every day. No time? Call Letty's and have your to-go order waiting for you. And don't forget, Letty's also provides catering for small parties, weddings, holidays, or big events. The best Mexican restaurant in the Twin Lakes area. Letty's in Gassville.
Well, folks, have you been trout fishing before?
Not since I was a little kid.
You'll do fine.
Hey, what are you doing?
Aren't you coming along?
See you downriver.
How do you start this motor? I've never been in a boat before.
See you downriver.
Well, folks, have you sold a house before?
Yeah, about 30 years ago.
Yeah. Oh, well, you'll be okay then.
You sure?
Where are you going?
See you at the closing.
Hey!
At the closing.
We should have called the Z-Team.
You love your land, and you have plans for it. During Kubota Orange Days, you'll love the great deals on our versatile, reliable lineup, helping you turn dream projects into reality. Visit your Kubota dealer today for the best deals of the year. Now through June 30th, get select compact tractors with 0% financing available or save up to $5,500. Sale ends soon. Stop by your local dealer or go to KubotaOrangeDays.com.
Discover comfort and style at Sleep Mart. From reclining sofas and love seats to manual and power recliners, sleep and lift chairs, we've got it all. Choose from a variety of styles, colors, and fabrics. All made with pride in the USA. Come to Sleep Mart today where comfort meets savings.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. We're talking mini golf and more.
That's right.
You started out here, you took over an old mini golf place that was run down and empty and closed for a number of years, and you brought it back to life. And the first thing you did was put in the new mini golf course that's there. You've revamped it. Mm-hmm. But since then, you've added a few other things to it.
We have. So we added a gem mining adventure. And we added that September of 23. And that has been a hit. And I always tell people it's a science class disguised as fun. Kids get to learn about rare gemstones and their sea fossils, and the family that we work with, that we get the mining rough from, they're from Ohio. Their grandfather was a geologist. The oldest brother is a professor of geology. The sister's a geologist.
Wow.
And then the other brother runs their operation. And, we now have 11 bags to choose from of different sizes and different makeups from different parts of the world. And the kids go out to our mining trough and there's running water. Kids love to splash in the water. Mm-hmm. They pour the bag of sand in and sift it and discover their gems or their fossils or their shark's teeth. And they get so excited.
Authentic things?
Oh, no, they're the only thing, they're all authentic. We have arrowheads. They're not like what you would find in a riverbed or in a field here, mm-hmm. but they're properly flinted, and you're guaranteed 7 arrowheads in every bag if you buy the arrowhead bag. But everything else, yeah, it's all authentic. It'll be Obsidian. All the kids that are into Minecraft, they get so excited because I guess Obsidian in Minecraft world is like a special thing. But I get to teach them what Obsidian is. Obsidian is lava that hits the ocean water and it instantly turns into sea glass.
Okay.
So like if you've ever been to somewhere with black sand beaches, you're walking on tumbled obsidian. Obsidian was used as scalpels during the Civil War.
Really?
They could flint it so sharp that they could cut with it, and because it's glass-like in nature, it doesn't hold bacteria. So they could use it over and over again.
Wow.
So, fun. And then after that, we
history and science all in one.
And they love it. They get a keeper bag, they get an ID card that teaches them about all the rocks that they find, or the fossils. So the sea fossils all come from the Sahara Desert. So it's really, really cool what they find in that. And there's always shark's teeth in that. And there are different types. There's mostly mako sharks because makos lose their teeth the easiest. Makos look like they need to go to the orthodontist. Their teeth are kind of everywhere and they're kind of curvy. They fall out the easiest. So they're probably the easiest shark's teeth to find. But yeah, the kids get all excited when they find shark's teeth and the fossils.
Then after you brought in the gems, what did you bring next?
We did the ice cream shop next. And you know, not owning a restaurant, not owning an ice cream shop before, a lot of learning in that. And we've been highly successful. We do 16 flavors of hand-scooped ice cream. We buy from Yarnell's, which is out of Searcy, because I got to have Woo Pig Chewy.
There you go.
You know, we do Blue Bunny. We do Wholesome Farms. And we picked all of our flavors from each provider based upon mouthfeel, creaminess, taste, right? Most ice cream companies only want you to buy their brand, and I won't do that. I want the mint chocolate chip from this company because theirs tastes better than everybody else's.
Okay.
You know, we have huckleberry ice cream. Everybody always asks me, what is that? And I'm like, it's a real berry. And they're like, no, it's not. And I'm like, yes, it is. It's out of the Pacific Northwest.
It's more than just a hound dog,
That's
right?
exactly right. Huckleberry hound.
Yeah.
So, and you know, we allow our team to be creative. So we have milkshake menus. We have about 22 different milkshakes that our team all crafted and scientifically, you know, had to test.
Sure.
You know, which is fun. They invented a new one the other day. They were playing around with the Woo Pig Chewy and root beer, and it tastes like a Tootsie Roll. You literally are drinking a milkshake, and it tastes like you're drinking a Tootsie Roll. It's the coolest thing in the world.
Wow.
So, so a lot of fun there. We do legitimate, really good malts, which everybody in town tells us that nobody makes a malt. We make malts. So, and they're good. And then last October of 24.
What is the ice cream shop called?
Oh, it's Little Dippers Ice Cream.
Little Dippers. There you go.
So it's right there's the little logo. The ice cream shop's running.
Okay.
And our logo on the back of our shirts is "We hope ice cream thinks about us as much as we think about it."
Okay.
And then we added little T say cheese, which that was the scariest thing I've done. You know,
Why?
Creating a menu, not wanting to replicate what everybody else does in town. You know, when you love to cook, which I do, and I've never been in the restaurant business in that sense, you're kind of putting yourself out there to be judged, right? So we tested. I mean, we tested for 6 months. I was making 21 different grilled cheese sandwiches, and our kids loved it. They ate for free for months. Because I would be like, all right, tell me what you think, and be honest, be brutal. Like, is it too much of this? Is it not enough of that? We went through 13 different loaves of bread before we figured out what the right bread is. You know, we use a thick cut brioche, not a Texas toast. It's a brioche. It toasts perfectly. My Reuben, I use a thicker Reuben bread, you know, a marbled rye. Particular about the Thousand Islands dressing. It has to be just right to complement the sauerkraut and the corned beef. Like, all of that matters. In fact, a couple weeks ago, I clearly upset half a Mountain Home with my Chicago dog. No, it's not authentic, and that's okay. It's mine. You know, I like a grilled hot dog. I don't like a hot dog that swam around in a swimming pool.
No,
Like,
there you go.
you know, it's got to have a crispness and a snap to it. I saute the peppers and onions. We put tomato. It's on a poppy seed bun. You know, it has celery salt. It has yellow mustard. No, it is not the neon green relish. It's okay, right? You don't go into Chef Ramsay's kitchen and tell him he's making a Wellington wrong.
Wouldn't be a good idea.
No, he might throw a knife at you, and I'm not going to do that. But you know, I like to be creative, and I like to wow people with food. Everything I like to do is wow people. I want to be a memorable experience, whether it's ice cream or mini golf or food. And it's been fun because now we have some people who come just for food. They don't want to play mini golf, and it doesn't hurt my feelings. I want them to at least leave with an amazing memory and an amazing experience.
Mm-hmm. You've added something that's probably helped a little bit, is the delivery of lunch.
It does. It's we do 11 to 2:30. We call it Brandy Dash. My wife does the delivery.
Mm-hmm.
That way we know it comes off the grill, it goes out the door, it's not riding around in somebody else's car.
Doesn't swing through Dollar General on the way?
Nope. And we know the car's clean.
It's what?
The car's clean.
There you go.
So we do business delivery 11 to 2:30. And that's because she has to pick up Andrew from school at 3.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just simple, and it's helpful to those who can't get out of the office. We have a lot of our loyal following that we know it's Tuesday, we're going to get an order from them, or it's Thursday, we're going to get an order from them, and that's fun.
Where can people see a copy of your menu?
So there's 2 ways. If you go to littleTSminigolf.com, there's a link on there to our ice cream page and to our restaurant page. Or you can go to littleTSayCheese.com, and the full menu's there. We do have to-go menus. We print them. Went through 1,000 of them already. I just ordered another 1,000, so that's a good sign.
Mm-hmm.
And we have people all the time call in orders for pickup too. Yesterday we had somebody from the hospital at 6:59 call in because they know we were open 11 to 7. And they're like, "Am I too late?" And I'm like, "Nope, you're not too late." And they're like, I have a break at 8. Can I pick up my food then? I'm like, yes. So cooked it right before we closed. Was ready to go.
There you go.
So, yeah.
Real quick, we've got a couple minutes left. I want to know about the name.
Sure.
And let's talk about Andrew a bit.
So Andrew's our son. He's amazing. We actually have 2 sons. Jackson is 23. He's an electrician in Baltimore doing amazing things. We're so proud of him. Andrew is now 10, has Down syndrome. And our goal is for Andrew to be able to run Little T someday. He's Little T. He's the purpose and the passion. It's going to be a lot of hard work to give him the skill sets and the tools to be able to do it, whether it's assisted or unassisted. The hardest thing as a parent, right, is letting your kids go and be successful on their own.
Mm-hmm.
But when you have a child that has a physical or intellectual disability, you start to worry about what happens when you're gone. And Andrew brings joy to everybody he meets. He's a ham. He's hilarious. He's also amazingly abled.
About 20 seconds.
Yep. He woke up this morning at 5 a.m. because of the thunder. And I walk in his room, he's got his light on, and he's got 40 books on the floor, and he's reading books. And look, Dad, and having fun.
Yeah.
And joy is what he does.
Fun is what it's all about. Little T's is the place to have it. We appreciate you being here this morning.
Thank you,
Thanks
sir.
for your time, sir.
Appreciate you.
You've been watching The Morning Show on XL7-TV. We'll see you Monday.